A good look there at the southern skies in Turner Field in Atlanta. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Kevin Gausman starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, in his last start, he was pretty effective. Got the win and only allowed 2 runs. Going to try and do that here again.
Dexter Fowler heads for the box, ready to lead this one off
Leading
today.
off for St. Louis, center fielder number 27, Dexter Fowler.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Eric, these Braves, as they begin here this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play 750 ball at home, 500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an 800 homestand for them so far. They're 4-1. They'd love to keep that going here.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Freeman's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Boy, this team is so tough to pitch to. They have the fewest strikeouts in the league. So if they continue to be aggressive at the plate, drive the ball into the gaps, and try to hang a crooked number up on this team early.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, let's check out the top of the scorecard and see how the Braves align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Freddie Freeman may not be the best at his position defensively, but he is very reliable. He makes all the routine plays. He's going to pick a few here and there. Somebody that you really like to have over at first base.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Well, you don't typically see or hear a lot of complaints about it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Adam Wainwright gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, last year, ERA was not good. Skyrocketed all season. He's hoping to post a much better year this time around.
Ender Inciarte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
That curveball is going to be an important pitch for him to locate going forward. This one's not terrible, but it is over the plate, and it gets turned into a leadoff single.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Swinging a liner back through the box. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Wainwright comes set. Here's the first pitch. Freddie Freeman is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
As a hitter here, you've got to make him get the ball up. You don't go swinging at pitches that are down in the zone and more likely to turn into double play balls.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. First and second here with nobody out. Little dribbler down the line. Jerko has it to second for one. Back to first, and Freeman's gone as well. It's a double play. Now a chance here in Atlanta to take a look at the Braves starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, I'll admit, I'm a little worried about Freddie Freeman right now. He went missing when it mattered most last night, failing to drive in even a single run. If he wants to keep his place in this lineup, he's going to have to start contributing, and soon.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
That's a ball.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway here.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Early struggles here with the command. That's 2 hits and a walkout in the very first inning. He's going to need to sort things out here pretty quick.
Number 17 stands in trying to cash in the first inning. Runners at the corners, 2 away.
Yeah, and if nothing else, they've at least done a pretty good job of making this starter work right here in the first inning.
And that misses for ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
Tap fouled at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McGuire is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Atlanta after. Mark McGuire will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Well, he's been hitting really well.
Harrison Bayer will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Here comes the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
Yadier Molina will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Mark McGuire is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Stepping in now, Harrison Bayer. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 3.
Jed Jerko is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Card. Number 17 stands in.
Leading off for the Braves here.
Wainwright gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Ryan Flaherty stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, not an easy play out there by any stretch. He's got to hit the shortstop in stride while avoiding that runner who's directly in his path. But he's able to put a good throw right on the bag, and they wind up turning the double play.
Tyler Flowers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit. Number 11 steps in now.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Ender Inciarte will dig in here. 1 for 2. Singled and grounded out so far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Drilled on the ground to short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
That is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
Chopped foul right at home plate. No runs on 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Fowler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Freddie Freeman digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Two and 1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Trying to hold the lead. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Down the first baseline. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marcell Ozuna makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress. Number 17 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position. Danny Swanson will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Mark McGuire will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Markakis sprinting after it, and Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Cards leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Number 17 will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well. Hitting over 300 on the year.
Ryan Flaherty steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Tyler Flowers will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there, on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Swanson.
Danny Swanson stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. Well, now here comes Braves manager Freddie Gonzalez out to home plate, and it looks like he's going to work the double switch here. Arodys Vizcaíno is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Grounded to short. Swanson is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
Matt Adams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Jose Martinez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jose Martinez.
Out in front of it, strike 1. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Edmund Sosa will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 19, Edmund Sosa.
Number 11 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Pickoff move to second. Runners back. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, that is going to make things a little more interesting. Both runners advance, but more importantly, the tying run moves up into scoring position. So instead of needing an extra base hit, now just a grounder up the middle might tie this ball game.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
There is so much emotion in this situation. When you've got a 2-run lead, but you've got guys on base that could tie the score, you've got to do something big. He came up with the big strikeout right there, and now everybody's fired up.
Tyler O'Neill will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Markakis to the track. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 3-1. So long from Atlanta.
2 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MARTA trains are available at the Georgia State Station by following Capitol Avenue to the north. Shuttle service to the 5 Points MARTA station continues for 1 hour after the conclusion of the ball game.